All right, this is what you guys have all been waiting for. Seth's Bike Hacks, Brian, BKXC, on the road to Moab. So here's my first crazy question, just like the get to know you question. You win one of those friggin' lotteries, 650 million, which gets cut down to 325 after taxes.
Right.
What do you do? That first, what is going through your head?
That is my worst nightmare. That's my worst nightmare, because it would be like, I am sort of like a self-starter, and I take a lot of pride in it, and if that happened, my biggest fear is that all my success would be attributed to that lucky break. I don't know what I would do. I mean, I would probably close my business and just commit to YouTube full-time.
Yes.
But it would always be burning in the back of my head. I think maybe, I don't know what I would do, but maybe, just maybe, I would just put the money away and say, I'm not allowed to touch this for 10 years.
Jay Leno style.
Is that what he did?
So Jay Leno, Tonight Show money, he never touched it once and made millions and millions, but he only used his stand-up money, where he would jet off to Las Vegas or different places and spend that money. So he has, God knows how much money just stowed away. Because he always wanted to be a stand-up at heart. He always wanted to know that his stand-up was sharp and that he was making it that way. Very, very similar, I'd say. What was your favorite video game as a kid?
Probably Mario Kart.
Mario Kart, yeah,
SNES Mario Kart.
That is a classic, every man's game. There's like little chicks would play that game also. Like when I was
my little sister, we used to battle it out like terrible.
So I'm 34, Seth's 31, and back in the day, chicks did not play video games. It was not like, oh, cool, I play video games too, which is great. That's how it is now. But like, I remember being like in English class and being like, oh yeah, Mario Kart. And a chick was like, yeah, I play Mario Kart too. It's like, what? Huh? It's unheard of. It's kind of like my YouTube stats.
So are you saying
96% male.
Are you saying I like chick games?
Yes, you're big time into the chick stuff.
I was going to say Gran Turismo, like I was just because I really like that game,
yes.
But it's truthfully it was Mario Kart.
Yeah. You're a Long Island, New York guy, but you moved to Florida. Why is that?
New York is miserably cold. Miserably cold. Like you're just stuck in the house for most of the year. Or at least that's the way I felt.
Yeah.
And, there's some redeeming qualities about New York. But for the most part, all I can think about is, I can't wait till summer, I can't wait till summer, I can't wait till summer.
Yes.
So I didn't really think of fine points. It's just, I want to go where it never gets cold. And Florida never gets cold. Like, end of story. South Florida it's hot all the time. In the middle of the winter, it can be in the 80s. And for the most part, I've gotten everything I wanted out of Florida.
Yeah.
But when I really got back into mountain biking again, because in New York, I fell off. I wasn't mountain biking for a while because it's like every winter, it's like you got to put away everything.
Yes.
I started getting back into it, and now I don't necessarily regret moving to Florida. I mean, it's provided me with everything that I have now. All the good things that have happened, I owe to moving to Florida.
Yes.
But maybe I would have moved someplace that was a little bit more moderate.
Yeah.
Because it's 90
a little bit
degrees every day, and there's some cool stuff to ride there. But I mean, it's not like
like what we're getting into.
Yeah, this is crazy.
So I am so grateful to Seth because I emailed him back when my channel had maybe 100 subscribers, maybe a month in or something like that, and said, hey man, I was actually trying to tell him that he could change his YouTube channel custom URL to like /Seth Bike Hacks. Like, when you reach out to someone, I always try to like help them out or add value or give them something to chew on. And then I was like, oh yeah, I have a YouTube channel also, like check it out kind of thing. But he responded with all this great stuff, great advice, like that I have used to this day. And basically I am eternally grateful to you, Seth, like for all that. That one email was just, it's enough to really inspire people. And so you get a lot of emails like that?
So I get a lot of emails. I have separate email addresses. I have one for business inquiries, one for fan mail, and I can't answer all of them. And to be honest, when I open up an email and I see that it's like this long, it just goes to the bottom of the pile, and I usually never get to it.
Those are the kind of emails that I write, and I need to get so much better at that. Just like, hey, here's my channel. Hey, you have to know that you're dealing with a busy person and that their attention is very small. They have to get through a ton of crap in the day.
Yeah.
Make that impact.
I'm trying to answer as many emails as I can in a short period of time, and the only way I can do it is answer the people that are concise and they have one simple question or they've narrowed everything down. So when I get a magnum opus, I usually don't respond to it, and I don't recall like what kind of email you sent me.
Yeah,
something caught my eye about it, and I don't know how long you had the channel. It was like 3 or 4 weeks or something, and I said, well, let me take a look at the channel, because you wrote well. You didn't, it wasn't like you misspelled everything.
Hey Seth.
Yeah. It's like, hey Seth, I emailed you a bunch of times. You didn't get back to me. So it was like a pretty well formulated email, and I checked out the channel, and you had almost 100 subscribers, and people were engaging. Like, the people in the comments were like, when's your next one? And they were talking about your last video, and it was like, wow, these people are really interested in this. And 100 subscribers, like at the time I probably had like 60,000 subscribers.
Yes.
So, which is a good amount of subscribers, and it totally dwarfs 100 subscribers. But I didn't start my channel very long ago, and I still remember being at 100, getting to 100 subscribers. And
the struggle
forever. It was like 4 months to get to 100 subscribers, and you did it in a few weeks.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that like, oh, I remember when I was in your shoes. Like, I don't feel bad for anyone. Like, everybody's got to put in the work.
Yes.
But I just saw it, and I was like, oh, this channel is totally about to blow up.
Yeah,
like,
I remember you said, see you at 100K. I was like, yeah, man. Yeah, buddy. And you're starting up a little vlog, right?
Sort of. The Riding with Seth, that's what I hope it can eventually become. I'm not very good at just speaking off the cuff into the camera. That's always why I did voiceovers. I can write it out. I can make sure everything looks good, and I can go back and change things. Talking to the camera is not my specialty. I'm like not even a very social person. Like, I'm not like a go out and party kind of dude.
Yeah.
So the voiceovers have worked for me, and I think it's like anything else. It probably took me about 40 videos to really hone in the format of my channel, and I think to learn how to vlog, to learn how to just speak into the camera, it's taking me about 40 videos.
That is a amazing attitude to take. 40 videos is a lot of videos, but to know that you're just getting and hammering it, getting better, like, and working, deliberate practice, like, that is a fantastic attitude to have.
So what's going on here? We're in the middle of nowhere.
Construction. We got construction going on.
And this guy drove up from Alabama.
Yeah. Flat Creek, baby.
So actually, the place that we're on our way to in Moab is a subscriber of mine, Randall. And Randall's letting us stay at his place that he has in Moab.
So cool.
He actually, this whole trip wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Randall, because he emailed me and he said, hey, I really like what you're doing. I got a place in Moab. Anytime you want to come down, and I got room for some extras. I was like, wow, that was really nice of him. And it stayed in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
And then a few months later, we were talking. It's like, oh, we should go to Moab.
Yes, do some kind of trip. Yeah.
And right now, Randall is again saving my ass, because there's a bike that I'm going to be riding, and the delivery got missed, so now it's waiting at like a copy center in Moab. I have to ride it first thing in the morning, and the copy center closes at 6. We're probably going to get there like, probably 10 minutes after 6. So Randall's going to pick up the bike so that I can put it together tonight.
Cut it close.
Yeah.
But
so, yeah.
Somehow everything works out.
All right. Wow. Something
Big old deer massacre right there.
That was a deer massacre.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That was a bloody one.
It was. Sometimes you'll pass that roadkill and it'll actually, like, I'll see like the stomach of a possum or something, and I'll be like, oh man, that's too real. Like, it's too
too gory. Like, for just
it's legit.
Daily commute.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So we're back. We're rolling again. We're moving, and get into some goofy, fun questions. If you could master one skill you don't have right now, what would it be?
I would really like to know how to play the piano, because that's like when somebody can play the piano, I'm just like, that's something that I could never do under any circumstances. Like, I could never practice something for that long to get good at it unless I was forced to.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good at video editing because I was forced to do it.
How so?
Well, because that's the only way to make a video. You got to edit it. So I got to sit there.
You love video so much. You're like, you saw the final product, and you're like, okay, how do I do that?
Yeah, it took me like 2 days to edit a video. Now you're doing like 3 hours.
Yeah.
So it's it's
all self-taught.
All self-taught.
Just YouTube videos, books, or anything?
No, 100% self-taught. I Google things all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Like I'll be like, you know, how to do multicam or how to sync camera angles, how to do this, how to do that. But I pretty much taught it myself. It's not like I followed like
a course,
Final Cut Pro for Dummies.
Yes. It's the mark of a smart person. It's like people ask me stuff all the time in comments or in real life where it's like, I love using "Let me Google that for you."
I love that.
I hate it. I hate being a dick, but it's like
you gotta do it though.
Google, man. Like
you gotta run a clip of
That's
that.
how I've lived my life. Like I'm a curious person. I want to know what a difference between a raven and a crow is.
But there's going to be somebody in the comments of this video that says, "What is Let me Google that for you?" Instead of just Googling it, they're going to be in the comments asking us what it is. That is lazy.
That is the ultimate touche right there. That is So what are your epic ride destinations? What's on your mountain bike bucket list?
Moab was huge on the bucket list. British Columbia is like way up there. And California, all of California, Southern California, Northern California, all of that is on my list.
I can't wait to see how our ride styles are different. You know, I've got the lungs, you've got the tricks and being able to hop around stuff. Like, I'm going to be walking stuff, you're going to be blasting over it. It's going to be...
If I make it that long,
it's going to be
around.
It's going to be so good. It's going to be a fun time.
It is. I don't want to leave out Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina because there's some like
Pisgah.
Almost like there's like legendary locations
people talk about
there
Pisgah all the time.
And, I would really like to ride those spots as well, and they're right around the corner for me, so that'll probably be sooner than later.
It's all on my list.
Do you see yourself coming down to my neck of the woods?
The flatlands?
The flatlands.
The swampy flatlands?
The swamps.
I will come down to Florida and ride with you if you can guarantee me that we will see an alligator on the trail.
Yeah, I can guarantee that.
I'm in.
I'm
in 100%.
I'll take you someplace where we can see an alligator. I can't promise it's going to be epic or anything.
Just kind of off to the side, lounging.
An alligator. They'll be in season. We also have, like, in Florida, we have geckos. We have these little green lizards, and they're everywhere. And then these bigger lizards, they're like way poorer behavior. Like geckos are like super cool. They just chill there.
Yes.
They'll just be on the window or whatever. Then these other lizards come along that like eat the geckos. And they're like crazy, and they run up in your house, and they have these curly tails.
Like,
and
calm down.
Worst. They're the worst.
All right, this has been good. I love asking you questions. Love getting to know you. I'm sure you guys enjoy it too. And we're gonna talk for days, but we can only put so much on film. So thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you on the trail.
See you guys.